It is October 23rd. I went out and did my first real sit of the year for deer. And let me tell you, I hadn't deer hunted in, I don't know, 4 or 5 years really. I used to love bow hunting. I grew up on bow hunting and I was horrible at bow hunting. I really only went up north to our family property, and it was just a bad time that we were up there. You could just tell by shining and trail cam pictures that, you know, the population was going down steadily every year. I know the coyotes are crazy up there, and a lot of people seen wolves. So it was just never good. I mean, I shot deer up there. I shot my first deer up there. I shot every deer I've ever shot was up there. But I never shot anything monstrous, so we never really seen a lot of bucks. So I kind of switched over to waterfowling, and that was kind of my baby here. It was social and fun, and you know, we didn't have to drive forever to go do it. I just love waterfowling because you get to hang out with a bunch of buddies and shoot geese, and you know, if you do your scouting and you know what field they're using, you know that you're pretty much gonna shoot some geese. But now it seems like our goose population around here isn't what it used to be. You know, we used to get a lot more birds around here, but now we don't as much. The weather changes, and everyone's a goose hunter. Farms you used to be able to get really easily, now they won't let anyone hunt it ever. So I decided, you know, maybe it's time to get back on the old deer hunting wagon, right? I did a little scouting, did a little shit hunting last year. My number one spot, somebody's hunting it. There's this other spot I've been thinking about, and I thought that it would be pretty populated with hunters, honestly, and it's not, I don't think. I went in there yesterday morning. I didn't see any trucks. I scouted, I found 5 scrapes. So I set up on one of the scrapes last night. I had 2 different bucks come through, which was pretty cool. Going to Vince's right now, and me and Vince are gonna go out to my spot, and I'm gonna pick up my tree stand and we're gonna move it.
Nick is with me for literally 2 seconds and gets dog in my truck.
You can't say dog.
Yeah, you can. It's publicly accepted. This is why we can't have nice things.
Just the time of my life trying to get that thing in the tree yesterday.
Doing all this work and he's gonna miss.
How many deer did you miss last year?
Is that a good tree?
Denial.
I didn't miss a deer last year.
No?
This isn't about me right now, this is about Nick.
Depression, it's the first case.
It was a bad year last year, alright? I saw a lot of big deer. I shot a big deer, got hit by a car. It's just, this is my year.
Talking bad about me?
No, you're making fun of me. He said it's Nick. He can't make his mind up. And he goes, if I get a miss, and he goes, hey Vince, how many deer do you miss by?
Well, I don't know. I mean, just the wind wise. Like if you get in this tree, you're too close. Any of these trees are.
Honestly, I think the wind's gonna be swirling in here.
That's fine. I'd rather be up the hill because then it'll be floating up. And this is just too big to get around. So I pretty much expect these deer to come right down this valley tonight and hit this scrape and work their way around. The wind's gonna blow right at them right now, but it's gonna turn, come north-northwest and blow straight behind me. So my plan is, I'm gonna let this thing sit until next Saturday. Give it probably 6 days to sit and get in there nice and early in the morning. I think this might be a better morning spot than it is an evening spot. So I'm gonna give it some rest and then try to get in there nice and early next Saturday. Good morning. I'm Nick of I'll be your tour guide for this morning. It is 10 to 5 in the morning. And we are on our way to the tree stand. Just pulling out of the driveway here. We got about a 15-20 minute ride before we arrive at our destination. And once we arrive at our destination, we are gonna pack it on in and head up in the tree for the day. I'm gonna try to do an all-day sit. Historically, I've been terrible at those, but we'll see. I think I got it in me today, or at least till, you know, I shoot a buck. Whatever comes first. It's a lot warmer than I thought today. That was gonna be a lot colder. I walked in and I was just sweating by the time I got here. And now the mosquitoes have been biting me all morning. It's almost November. What's going on? The big boy was in here 2 days ago, 6 in the morning. Well, we got here just before 6. So, hopefully he comes a little later than he did 2 days ago. I mentioned there'd be people hunting over there. Public land, I guess. They're still far enough away where I think we'll still see some deer. I hope. That's the biggest deer I've ever seen in my life. I just totally plugged him. Okay, so I'm sitting here and there's squirrels running around all over. And I'm like, I hear this right under my tree and I'm like, man, these squirrels are so annoying. And all of a sudden I look behind me because it's like right underneath my tree. It's a doe. And I'm like, oh, no way. But the wind is blowing right in my face, right in her face. I mean, she is at the bottom of my ladder. And then she starts to walk around me. She kind of like jumps and runs up this trail a little bit out of my wind and kind of looking around. And all of a sudden I hear burp, 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 burp. And I'm like, no way. I can hear him come right behind me. I mean, he's right behind my stand. I'm like, he's gonna bust me. He stops right here. I'm talking right here. And just is staring at her down there. He's just out of my wind. I'm talking like 10 yards. I can see my arrow from here, and I watched him just barrel roll. That thing is a stud. I can see the arrow. And I think I see him. Oh yeah, he's down. He's right here. Oh my God, look at him, he's right here. Look at this stud. Look at that. Look at that thing. Oh.
I just want to be the first one to tell you, I hate you.
Why, what happened?
And this drag fee is going to be super expensive. How's that all day sit going?
Fantastic. I didn't even make it till 8 a.m. I gotta do more of these.
Hey.
This is the ticket. I gotta get a new flathead.
I mean, it's a great buck, but I mean, I wouldn't have shot it. Sound familiar? Both my bucks, that's what you did to me.
It was one time.
It was 2 times.
That's still funny.
Shouldn't I have picked him up like I did?